Yo, what is good, party people? Just waiting on Jack to show up. He'll be here in just a moment. I was styled today for this show by Christine, so if I look like shit, blame her. No, I'm just joking. No, I think I look pretty good. Let's see here. Just waiting on Jack. Let me put this ticker up here and change some shit around. Let's see here. All right, we got that going. Get this ticker up here. All right, here we go. So here's what we got. Holy shit, we got 7 people already. What is good, everybody? Holy shit. All right. While we're waiting on the arrival of my co-host, Jack, little housekeeping, as I like to put it. We do have some merch coming soon. T-shirts, posters, shit like that. Someone gave me an idea to make like pants along with the shirt. So shout out to Macaroni Tony. What's up, homie? I don't know if you're here watching with everybody else here. Let me see what's going on with Jack here, though. Let's see here. Shit, give me one moment, guys. All right, let me see. All right. So here's some shit we're going to, as you can see at the bottom of the ticker, here's some shit we're going to get into today. We got NFL free agency. We do have election night live coverage, of course, November 5th. We have the World Series to talk about, coast to coast World Series. A lot of people were hoping for a Subway Series, me, myself included, but it didn't work out that way. The Mets did not hold up their end of the bargain. We're going to get into that you can't digitally delete your past. It can't be done. Digital footprint is here for life, guys. It's like a Bigfoot kind of thing. Shit, man. I don't know where homie is at, but we can start with my cat attacked the fucking shit out of me a couple mornings ago. I don't know how clearly you can see this, but yeah, you can't really see it at all. But it's healing pretty good. I've been putting cream on it and shit, but he got outside and I went to go, do the right thing by my cat and bring him inside. And yeah, it didn't go too well. Jack's on his way right now, by the way. It did not go too well. So I try to be a decent cat owner, right? Because I didn't get my cat fixed. And I think that he deserves to get some cat pussy. You know what I mean? Like, and if I'm going to get him fixed, which eventually I'm going to get him fixed, I want him to experience what it's like, at least once in his life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck, dude. Imagine, imagine living your whole life without getting that experience. It's fucked up, and I'm not going to do that to him. So, for right now, he can go outside, find himself a little, little homegirl, little boo thing that he can, mess around with. Like cat-like owner, I guess you can say. But yeah, Jack is on his way. Oh yeah. So there's a trial going on, a murder trial, in which the judge instructed the jury that they can only watch comedies during the duration of the trial. He said no murder mysteries allowed. And if I'm on that jury, I'm pretending to be racist or something. I'm doing something to get off that fucking that jury panel, dude. You're not going to sit here and tell me I can't watch horror movies. Jack's here. Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up? What were you saying about horror movies?
No, I was talking about, I was going over, the ticker on the bottom of the topics while we were waiting for you to come in here. Mm-hmm. And this judge, there's some murder trial going on, and this judge, he had the balls to tell the jury that they're not allowed to watch murder mystery movies or horror movies during the trial. He's only allowing them to watch comedies, so it doesn't influence their.
It doesn't hinder their judgment.
Yeah. I have an article about it. Let me pull it up.
So nobody can, like the defendant, the plaintiff, or the jury, or like who can?
Just the jury. Sully Mack, what's up, man? White women in shambles. They really love true crime. They do, bro, and that's why you really can't fuck with them on certain levels, because like a broken heart can lead to like a broken leg or worse. You know what I mean? See, I've been attempted like, huh?
I said, or a dismembered
What
leg.
was it? Yes, yeah, exactly, dude. They're really into fucking. Can I put this? There we go. There we go. White women in shambles. They love true crime. They do love their true crime, bro. And then, but here's the thing. Before we get into this story, right? They do love their true crime, but then they have the balls to live in fear. Like, it doesn't work that way, yo. You don't get to sit here and fall asleep to fucking forensic files and then be terrified of men, but also your obsession is fucking true.
And don't forget, don't forget that fucking what's his name, like Richard Ramirez and Charlie Manson and all these people have these like fan clubs of chicks and shit.
They have admirers. They have admirers, dude. They're fucking sick in the head. They're fucking twisted. If anyone missed it earlier, I said on stream, because we have more people than we did a few minutes ago. If I look like shit tonight, Christine styled me. Blame her. This is on her. I don't think I look like shit, but if anyone thinks I do, it's on her. But let's get into this here. So, judge in Delphi murder trial orders jury to only watch comedies in the next 5 weeks. No murder mysteries. The judge overseeing the Delphi double murder case has picked the movies they will be able to. So he chose the movies. Like, nah, bro. Nah, I'm not doing this.
That sounds like
and she made it clear that they will only be able to view light fare. Yeah, dude. Like, I get like avoiding the news and shit, like about the trial, but to tell me that I can't watch a certain kind of movie, fuck you, bitch. And she made it clear there that they will only be able to view light fare to take their minds off the grisly details of the case. They won't be watching any murder mysteries. As far as the case goes, their bodies were found by the abandoned Monon High Bridge along Delphi's historic trail.
Wait, so that guy,
this is the sick fuck who's accused of.
That guy killed those little girls?
That guy killed these girls.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, allegedly. I'm not trying to get sued. Allegedly.
Yeah, right.
Ali, don't start your shit, buddy. You're just.
I can imagine the judge handing like each juror like a stack of fucking Will Ferrell comedies on DVD, because he won't even let them probably won't even let them watch those movies like on streaming on Netflix or Peacock or whatever, because then they still have access to true crime.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, you're right, dude. They might be handing out DVDs like here's a copy of Elf or some shit. You know what I mean? Let's see.
Here's Step Brothers. Here's Old School. Here's Napoleon Dynamite. The Benchwarmers.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I just learned the other day?
Yeah.
You know what I just learned the other day? You remember in the movie The Benchwarmers, like the rich dude John Lovitz and his nerdy kid who gets bullied and shit?
Yeah.
Nelson?
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok randomly yesterday.
Yeah.
That kid died, like, of a drug overdose.
No, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Ali, you're ruining my stream, buddy. All right, let's see here. Judicial proceedings got underway Friday, a year after Richard Allen, 50, was charged with double murder. As of now, he has pleaded not guilty. Jury selection took just 2 days with 12 jurors and 4 alternates seated by end of Tuesday. Jurors were chosen from a pool, blah, 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 blah. The chosen 16 will be sequestered for the duration of the trial, which is expected to last 5 weeks. During that time, they will not have access to electronics such as phones or laptops, which will be securely stored. Any calls to family will be made in the presence of a bailiff, and family time at weekends will be similarly monitored. What the fuck? Any television viewing will be done under the watchful eye of a court official, and the court has brought in, and you were right, a host of DVDs.
I was right. I was just thinking.
She warned all present to abide by her court decorum order, saying, "I run a tight ship. I don't suffer any fools. You look like a cunt, lady.
Yeah, it's fair.
So this is where they were found 2 miles from the bridge here. But yeah, I mean, we can get off this here. But I just thought that was a little fucking wild that you can just like tell people what they can and can't do.
That's kind of dystopian.
Like I said,
I remember like my parents have been on jury duty. I mean, it's weird. I'm 28. I've never been on jury duty, but which I'm glad for.
I want to be on it so bad. But Sully Mac, bro, you're right, dude. Fuck that. I would find a way off that jury. You're 100% right, dude.
It's not too hard. It's not too hard to get out of it either. Just tell them tell them you went to school with the defendant and you know too much about the case, and they'll like. That's how my dad's gotten out of it before.
You could also do the. You could also pull the Larry David and pretend to be racist too. Oh, yeah. That'll do the
just wear a MAGA hat to jury selection.
There you go. Shit, but man, yeah, fuck that judge, dude. What a piece of shit, dude. Fuck her. Let's see. You want to get into some World Series talk here, dude? The Mets had it. The Mets had it in their hands, dude. They really did. They had it, dude.
Boys next year. I got the Yankees in 6.
Yeah, oh, man. I think it's you know what, dude? I don't know. Fucking the Dodgers made a human sacrifice this morning with fucking Fernando.
I know it's weird. Like I had it on some news the other day, and they're like, oh, they're unveiling a Fernando Valenzuela statue, and then that was like 3 days ago, and then I have the news on today. This morning, oh, he died. I'm like, it's always weird. Like, I feel like that happens way too often where some legend of the fucking team died. Like, didn't Bill Russell die like right before the Celtics championship?
Yeah, you're right. You know, like, I'm not trying to get too deep into it because some people get like really into this shit, but like, the human sacrifice shit, sometimes, dude, it really does make me wonder, dude.
Well, there is like that one theory about how there's like this period of time between like April and June where that's like some kind of sacrifice period. And like, think of all the people, like all the celebrities who have died between April and June. Prince, like just thinking off the top of my head, Prince, Michael Jackson, like all these people died between April and June. Ultimate Warrior, like all these people died between April and June.
Someone made a good point about the Michael Jackson shit, and they were like, it was some interview I was watching. I forget who was talking, but basically what they said was, if you look at when he died, that's when the music industry changed to be more streaming.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, like because Michael Jackson, you couldn't fuck with Michael Jackson, bro. Like that dude was so fucking popular. You know what I mean? Shit, dude. There was no one bigger, and people try to compare people to Michael Jackson now.
Never.
Not even close, dude.
It's like a video I saw, and we talked about it before. Where like from now going forward. Like, there's never going to be someone as famous in the world as Michael Jackson, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Drake, a handful, because you used to wonder what they were doing. And now they're like any celebrity, any athlete, musician, whatever. We're kind of like all the same people at the end of the day because we all have social media. So like you have an idea of where you are and what you're doing.
Me and you talked about this personally before, just over the phone, but it's like the mystery is gone. Cause like when I was younger and like Eminem dropped a CD and I'm listening to Eminem, I'm like, man, I really wonder what Eminem's doing right now. But now you can go online and see what the fuck Eminem's doing right now.
Yeah, he's on vacation or he's this or he's that.
Right. Yeah, and it's like it took the mystery away from it. As far as the World Series goes, I think, oh man, I don't know. Like I'm biased as fuck, so I want to say Yankees, but all I'm gonna say is that it's gonna be a classic series. I think
we're due for that too because last year sucked.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the World Series was the year before.
Oh shit. Fuck. I don't think I do. Wasn't it the Astros and fucking somebody, right?
Probably. Let me look it up real quick.
Because last year's was really forgettable with the fucking Rangers Diamondbacks bullshit.
Rangers and Diamondbacks. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I think was it a sweep or did the?
I think it was a sweep. Actually, I think it was.
2022 World Series was Astros and Phillies. I remember this.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep. That's right. And
2021 was Astros and Braves when the Braves won for the first time in forever.
And if I remember right, the Astros they handled the Phillies pretty handily.
It's in 6 games, so
yeah. Well, I guess they put up kind of a fight. As far as while we're on sports, we can get into NFL free agency a little bit here. So it's not finalized yet, but supposedly Hopkins is going to the Chiefs. That's the thing.
Yeah. The Seahawks made some trade today too. I saw.
Yeah.
Player for player, and Cooper Kupp is being shopped apparently.
It's been a pretty active free agency this year. Like
you mean like deadline, like.
Yeah, well, just like chatter and
movement transactions.
Yeah. There was a couple of years where like shit, like nothing fucking happened.
Yeah, nothing. You'd get like it'd be some random trade of a fucking linebacker from some bad team selling at the deadline to somebody.
Yeah.
Like for years there really wasn't a lot of like.
I'll never forget like the biggest move that my team made, the Cowboys, and like I was so excited when we got Roy Williams from the Lions, and he fucking sucked, dude. That was like the worst trade I've ever seen.
Was that like 2005, 2006?
Yeah, dude. And I was hyped because we needed the fucking receiver help, and I'm like, he was a beast with the Lions, and I'm like, wow, this is great. You team him up with fucking T.O. and shit, dude, bring me unstoppable. He was a fucking bum. And I don't talk shit about athletes because I couldn't do what they do, but I'm just saying, dude.
Yeah.
I expected more out of you than that, dude. I mean, what the fuck, dude?
I think the only trade the Vikings have even made, I mean, we made the Josh Dobbs trade at the deadline last year, but we all know how that turned out.
I sent a text message that ruined.
It was literally because we had won the 2 games.
Yeah,
with him, we beat Atlanta and we beat New Orleans.
Yeah,
and they were playing the Broncos on Sunday night. And we're like, "Oh, Josh Dobbs is great," and the Broncos suck. Of course we'll win again. And then fucking Russell Wilson turned back into 2012 Super Bowl Russell Wilson.
Yeah. So for those that don't know the lore behind what I was just talking about with the text message thing, I had just went through a breakup of sorts. I mean, okay, it's one of those things.
It's been a few years, but yeah.
Well, no. So the reason.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I get what you.
So the Caitlyn shit was just ending. So I'm like, fuck it, yo. I'm gonna message Savannah and be like, yo, just to see, just like test the waters, because Josh Dobbs was her favorite player from Tennessee.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, you were right about Josh Dobbs, dude. He's fucking nice. And she's like, I fucking hate your fucking guts. Don't you ever talk to me again. And ever since I sent that message, he's lost every fucking game. His career plummeted, dude.
He's third on the depth chart in San Francisco now.
That's bad. And I should have never sent that message because who knows where he'd be without him.
Who knows? He could have finished that season really strong, and some team could have overpaid him this year, and his life would have been made.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And like
when
feel bad.
Like when Brady went down, and then Matt Castle played, and then the Chiefs overpaid him for years and years.
Yeah, I mean, yo, he was serviceable though. I mean,
yeah, he was. I mean, after his Chiefs tenure. The thing about it is, he started on the Chiefs as soon as he got there, and then after his time on the Chiefs was over, he came over to the Vikings on like a 2-year deal. Wound up starting most of that first year, and then the next year he was going to kind of be the bridge while Teddy Bridgewater sat and learned, and then he broke his leg like week 3 or 4, and then Bridgewater got thrown in there. I mean, Bridgewater, again, didn't have a bad Vikings career. It's just that injury derailed everything for him. And look,
he had a very unlucky career, bro.
And I'll
never forget that fucking hit he took, and he was fucking iced.
He still had a respectable journey.
Yeah.
10 years, and now he's the coach, I think, of his high school alma mater in Miami. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, hey, good for him. Shit. As far obviously, there's gonna be more to come with free agency. We still got a couple weeks for all that shit to shake out. So I'm pretty sure we'll be talking about that in the weeks to come as well. We do have a short film coming out soon. I can't really give too much about that yet. I just wanted to put that out there. We're gonna try to build beyond this. Me and Jack have a vision that we want to see through.
Make it a company and a brand. Besides,
yeah. We want to build an empire. Something that we can call our own. And the most important thing is to do it the right way, and not sell out like everyone starts out the right way. Like everyone starts out and it's really respectable, and then it turns into something like kind of how we were talking about the apps, like how like DoorDash used to be helpful and like Uber used to be affordable.
Yeah, like DoorDash used to be helpful. I mean, it costed like a little bit more, but not astronomical. Now it's literally double the fucking price. But then you kind of think like, okay, factor in. It really makes you like second. Like when I first started using DoorDash in like, I don't know, 2019, 2020, it was like $5 extra.
Yeah.
Now it's like
sense.
It's literally like double the price. So it's like, fuck, you might as well just go there or go pick it up there, because it's like, they were convenience. They were, they were meant for convenience, and now they're just way too fucking overpriced. To the point where like I only use it like once a week, if that. Yeah, and that's kind of a last resort thing.
Right.
But like, there's really like, and then on the flip side, unless you live in like New York City and can fucking do it all day, or Seattle or something.
Yeah.
You don't. I did DoorDash for like 3 weeks, like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
To see how much money I would make. But again, I'm not in some huge metro area. I'm gonna.
Well, also, I mean, don't get me wrong, because my uncle Sean, he does it, and he pulls $500-600 a week, but they're not helping you when your fucking car's fucked up. So that you're putting on your car, dude.
You're putting wear and tear on your car, and two, you got to factor in the gas and shit too. And apparently, if you keep track of it or whatever, when it's tax season, they can comp your miles, but like, anyone really want to go through that trouble for $200, $300? Like, so it's like it's really like nobody's winning in DoorDash. Not the people buying from it, not the people working on it. Like nobody's. Right. I think the most I ever made on a DoorDash was like $20 in one like delivery. I think and then the rest would be like $7, $8, $10. But it's like once you factor in the gas, like you literally don't even break even.
Yeah, you really don't. All right, so I'm gonna leave this up to you. We can either get into the deleting your digital pass thing first, or the Carlito controversy. Because we can
do Carlito. Go ahead with the Carlito.
Dude, the Carlito thing pisses me off, dude. And it's really personal for why it pisses me off, okay? For people that watch this, that don't watch wrestling, I'm going to tell you a very honest truth about wrestling. A big part of wrestling is somewhat fucking racist. That's just the way it is, okay?
So that's the way it's been since the beginning of time. And I'm not justifying that.
Right. But
that's just the way it's been.
Yes, that's the business, dude. Samoans have fucking hard heads, and if you headbutt them, you get hurt instead of them. And fuck, you know what I mean? Like, this is the way it's been.
Mr. Fuji.
Yeah, Tatanka coming out with feathers on his head and going, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it's been, right?
Wahoo McDaniels.
Yeah, so for and Carlito, like I said on Twitter earlier, they're making it seem like that he was walking around with like fucking shrimp lo mein and shit, and fucking making like racist jokes. All he said was wow, I should learn to speak Chinese because 2 hot fucking Asian chicks walk by.
That's not racist at all. That's like if you run into a Latino girl that you find attractive, makes me want to learn Spanish.
Right. It's a very similar thing. Like if those 2 walk past both of us on the street, I'll look at you and I'd go, damn, bro, I wish I spoke fucking Chinese.
Yeah.
It's not racist. It's a compliment, you fucking stupid fucks. And they're the ones that have ruined. I wouldn't say ruined because I still really do enjoy wrestling, but they've taken a lot of fun out of it, dude.
They've tainted it.
Yeah, yeah. And like, and viewership's at an all-time high, so they're not going to listen. They're not, the outcry is going to be there. But I'm just saying, like wrestling has always been, and that was very tame. That was a tame thing. It wasn't like he was like, yo, I want to lick her asshole. All he said was, yo, he didn't even say she was attractive. He just said, I want to learn to speak Chinese so I could talk to her.
Which isn't, it's not.
He didn't do anything wrong, bro. And like, if he gets fired or fined or whatever, I'm going to be pissed, dude. I really will. And it's not because he's one of my favorite wrestlers, because he's barely used. It's the principle of it to me.
Yeah.
That's really what it is, But yeah, dude, wrestling's always been this way, and it's always going to be this way. And the people who can't accept that should go watch something else, dude.
There's gonna be a little bit of that. There's gonna be a little bit of sexism as well, and there's just gonna be,
it comes with the territory.
It wasn't originally a family show, so it's a little bit different than it was in the 70s or 80s. But
right. Yeah. I mean, there was a shift. I mean, let's put it this way: they're still under a PG rating. What he said is very PG.
Yeah,
he didn't say anything TV-14. Period.
Yeah,
let alone TVMA. Leave the fucking guy alone, dude. I mean, he don't get used anyway. So the way he's looking at it is like, yo, if I say this, it'll go viral. I'll get some people talking.
He's got people talking about him, and he's not just this, side character in a faction.
Like, and it's funny because you text me all the time whenever he's on the screen. You're like, yo, did we ever figure out why he is in Judgment Day, bro?
It's true. I mean, I just wasn't paying attention.
It was like, yo, what's good, bro? I'm with y'all now. And they're like, all right, okay, dude, all right, cool.
Well, I guess this guy can just tag along with us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, just use the guy more then. That's all I ask. Just fucking use the guy. All right, let's get into this Lana Rhodes thing here. Let's see. This is going to be something right here.
Yeah, and we can tie this into what we always talk about with the finding God thing.
Yeah. Because it is basically the same thing.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know who she is, Lana Rhodes was it's pulling up right here. Okay. She was a prominent adult actress. Yeah. In her day, and she wants all of her adult videos to be deleted to get her dignity back. It doesn't work that way, sweetie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There are certain things that you can't come back from. And like I was telling you the other day when we were talking personally, where it's like women want a man with a bright future, which is very fair.
Yeah.
But then on the other side of that coin, then I want someone with a clean past.
Yeah. Or almost this. Almost pure.
Yeah, and I mean, deleting it. What the fuck does deleting it do? It still happened.
That's what I don't get. That's what I always talk about this shit. Like, there's all the, especially, I don't know if you've seen it, and for anyone watching, I don't know how up to speed you are, but there's a lot of this trend going on, especially in the last year, where they may be girls, but it's also these very popular adult stars, OnlyFans stars, whatever, who all of a sudden are quitting what they do and finding God. And there's all these pseudo politically correct people and also religious people who are like, why can't people accept her? Like, oh, it's so great that she's accepted God. It's like, that if you want to, that's great. Like, it doesn't change the fact that you still got a train ran on you 10 times. It doesn't change that fact. And I don't know why people have such a hard grasp around that. Like, they don't understand that.
My main thing with that is I think that it's a lie. I think that it's a way for them to make themselves feel like that they're absolving what they did.
Well,
right?
it's like
and also that you always hear, if you want to find a good man, go to church. So you go to church, and probably 80% of the people, men at least, that go to church probably don't watch porn.
They're probably because like I don't know, like I knew some really religious people like in high school, and not like the douchey radical ones of now. Like they were like legit, like you could tell they were like raised in this like perfect fucking home with like and like they weren't even like my friends, but like in high school and in junior high, they'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like every day, and not even like a douchey way. I'm like,
no,
God
right?
Damn,
no,
just so nice to me.
Just genuine caring.
Genuine, and like so that's the kind of guy a lot of the time who's at church, so he doesn't know about this stuff. And like for example, I remember my dad told me this story once, where he told me that there was once like a slut that he went to high school with, who got a train ran on her and shit. And
many such cases.
He told me that he went to his class reunion 10 years later, and that same chick was there, all like married with a husband and shit. And my dad's like, "Oh, he must have been from 2 towns over."
Yeah. Either that or it. Well, hold on. Let's read this, and then we'll get more into that. Former porn star Lana Rhoades has stated in an interview that she would like all of the adult videos that she filmed to eventually be deleted from the internet for good. The 27-year-old became one of the biggest porn stars in the world when she began in the industry in 2019, but is essentially retired and hasn't filmed the scene since having a child in 2022. Ever since moving away from the industry, she's been open about her mental health and her disdain for pornography, calling it to be banned. Now, hold on. Excuse me. Okay, you made a hell of a living off this shit. You made a lot of money with this.
I have my own opinions about pornography, and I think it should be. But like, you can't be a person who, I don't know, probably made millions of dollars off it, because she was one of the like the really big stars. Oh, and then all of a sudden, because I don't want to do it anymore, oh, now it's this fucking evil, demonic shit.
That's like
you got against, like, okay, I can say I think porn should be banned because I've never been involved in it one. Have I subjected myself to it? Yes, like everybody has, but not at some extreme level. And I think a lot of the problem of today's society has to do with such easy access to such.
No, it does. And then I mean, I'm guilty of it too. If you ever see me like horny post on Twitter, I'd be saying some vile shit, bro. But the reason that I say that is because porn is such a big aspect of society that, not that it gives me a pass to say it, I say it because I think it's funny. But like, this is how men think, and then this is how men treat women based off of like a porn. Like you shouldn't want to like destroy your wife's ass, like you shouldn't want to do that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but and porn is giving people these ideas, bro. But with her saying what she said, the best way I can put it is like, that's like if Mick Foley retired and was like, no
death matches ever again,
no more Hell in a Cell, do away with it. No, fuck that, dude. No. During an interview in 2021, she expressed a desire to see everything she has ever filmed permanently deleted, but admitted that she has no say on the issue. No, you don't. You don't.
Yeah, because you sign your life away to these disgusting, shady porn agency, porn, whatever, porn production companies, whatever.
And
so like, oh, go ahead.
I was just going to finish with the last relevant thing that she said here. She said that if she could go back in time, she said, a lot of the videos I have no rights under, otherwise I probably would have deleted them all by now. I do honestly tell people, if I could go back, I would give up everything to have my dignity and respect back, and for people not be able to see me in that way. I mean, I get that to an extent, but you kind of know what you're signing up for. I mean, what the fuck?
Have you ever seen the documentary that's actually on Netflix called Hot Girls Wanted?
I think is it a series or is it
they made like a series after the documentary, but
okay, yeah, because I'll never forget this one. There had this one lady on there. She was such a liar, dude, and you could tell she was faking, dude, because she was like, oh, I got Ron Jeremy in my phone, and like she called, right? But now supposedly he answered on like the first or second ring, but they didn't have it on like speakerphone. Yeah. But it was just like, okay, dude, yeah, you have access to Ron Jeremy just like that. It was the fakest shit I ever fucking seen. At least that episode.
So the documentary goes into these stories of like 4 or 5 different girls who are like newly 18 and out of high school, like going into the adult industry. And basically they have this like guy who advertises like on Craigslist, free flight to Miami modeling gig. And then they basically go all live in this shitty house in Miami, like 4 or 5 girls, and like are porn stars. And then like at the beginning of the film, they're like, they think like they're gonna be Alana Rhodes, like they think they're gonna be a millionaires, and then they realize after like 3 or 6 months, like, oh, I don't make shit. Like I make a couple $100, but I have to pay rent. I have to pay all this shit, and then it's at the very end of it. One of the girls has this scene where she fucks this like weird old dude, and then after the scene. Yeah. They interview her like for the documentary, and she's like crying, and she's like the worst part about this. Well, if you go back to the beginning of the documentary, she says all this shit like, I was never gonna work a 9 to 5, and now I'm in Miami going to the club, blah blah. And then fast forward to the end, she has to do this porn shoot with this disgusting like just weird old looking dude. And like he looks like a fucking like Lou Ferrigno, like just a old dude. And she's like crying after this scene, and she's like in porn you have to fuck guys you'd never fuck in real life. And it's like, well, because it's work. You don't get to fuck Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right. It's fucking work. Yeah, I mean, you don't get to pick. Like, there's a reason. There's a reason that Leo bags the girls that he bags. It's because he's fucking Leo. Okay. Yeah. You're just a random chick who signed a contract with fucking Brazzers. You don't have a say.
Yeah. And like, I don't feel empathetic for them either. But like, obviously, someone really famous like Lana Rhodes, all of her hundreds of pornos are never gonna get deleted. But like, think about these girls who were like desperate. And did like one fucking porno shoot. Yeah. And it's all out there, of course. Yeah. But it ruins their reputation just as much as it ruins one of these millionaire fucking superstar ones.
Yeah, I used to work with a girl. I'll text you off air about who it is, but one day we were talking at work, and she was messing with this dude, and they stopped messing with each other. And this motherfucker texted her and was like, "Oh, just so you know, the last time we fucked around, I had it on video." He didn't even tell her, bro. It was a hidden fucking thing. So her video might be up online somewhere, and she has no idea. It's so fucked up, dude. It's really
that's illegal. That's a crime. You can go to prison.
Yeah.
But again, it's probably under some like assumed name, so like literally it'd be impossible to find.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess. I mean, theoretically speaking, he could always say that you know it was consensual. You know, she, you know what I mean.
But the act was consensual, but
not
wasn't consensual, because you can like if I go outside my apartment right now and fucking film people like just with my phone, just filming people walking by, they can get pissed and get mad at me and say I'm recording them without my consent. So like if you can get in trouble for that, obviously it's way worse with sex, because that's technically like in legal terms revenge porn, which is a criminal offense.
Yeah, and only in certain states though. I think I'm pretty sure it's not in all 50, which is really fucked up.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only a handful of states.
It's only like 4 states. No.
Oh wait,
no. It's only like 4 states that don't have it. It's like South Carolina. What is that? Wyoming, Mississippi, and that's it.
I just wanted to chime in. Mama Julie sent me a text because I don't think that she knows how to comment on the stream, but I love you, Julie. She said, "Oh my God, you're killing me with the church bullshit. The church guys are dirtier than most of the women." So
I've heard. I actually there's this crazy story that happened here where, because you know how, like, think about back in the day, like, you didn't have to be the most religious person ever to go to church. It was just part of that, like, nuclear family white picket fence shit. Like, we go to church on Sunday and then we go to brunch, and that's that was just like how it was in like the 60s and 70s. But now you see these mega churches, and it's like going to a fucking rap concert from what I
it is. Oh yeah.
So that one of the like OG mega churches, at least around here, was run by this fucking douchey looking guy, and it came out a couple years ago that he like sexually assaulted and abused this chick. And instead of like the dude's wife like leaving him and divorcing him and shaming him, she like stayed with him after the affair to like then harass the victim. Like, and
no way.
And they're doing the same thing now at some fucking stupid mega church in like the South somewhere. Like,
these
Georgia, I think.
Like, and that's another thing with the church thing. Like, it's a really hard thing because I want to believe that church is good.
Yeah.
But so much of shit that I hear about church is scammy and evil.
And that's what like, you know, we always talk about this whole, you know, these slutty girls finding God. And you know, like, my mom goes to church, but again, she goes to what I would call a normal church where it's just families and fucking old retired people, you know, catching up after a week, you know, that kind of like that old school shit. It's not. And I go, look, Mom, you go to the type of church where it's just like a nice, positive family thing. You might, and you do some of the community events, you know, with the kids and stuff like that. That's not what most of this shit is. Most of this is this. You had a situation, as I did too, where it's this by 7 days a week you're doing some Bible study and some church related shit.
It takes
it's like, bro, that's not
life, dude.
Yeah, that's not. And they pray. We both know they prey on people with hard upbringings, people who are former drug addicts or shit like that.
Yeah, no, they do. And
they just don't know any better. Like, those people, I'm nothing, you know, I'm not, you know, making fun of them, but it's like they prey on them because those people are vulnerable and they just don't know any better.
Yeah, dude, let me see. Someone's saying that the YouTube link's not working. Hold on, let me check something here, bro. Let me check something here. It's got to be working because
yeah, it's got the check mark right next to your picture.
And Julie was watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what he's talking about. Let me see something here. Let's see. All right, try now. We should be good now. All right. Okay. I think we're going now. Let me see. Julie was watching fine on. We had people watching on YouTube, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. Let me check this thing, man. Let me see. Yeah, so Christine's also watching, so something's got to be up with. Okay, all right. And Dan's tapped in now. We're good. Okay. But All right. What were we talking about? Churches and shit. Oh yeah, churches.
We both have our own experiences with one of these.
Yeah, and you know, it's fucked up because I was really close to that girl for about over a decade, man, and it just got to a point to where like everything about her was so fake because you're putting on this church girl act, but you're going against pretty much like everything that that you're supposed to be standing for. You know, like, okay, I'm this nice church girl, but it's Saturday night and I'm shacked up in a hotel with some random guy I just met on Tinder. Like what? Like, I don't know, man. It's a little fucking crazy. Fuck. All right, hold on. Something's up. Gee, what the fuck? Shit's fucking up over here, man. The YouTube is fucking up.
Time to go to Rumble.
Yeah, or Kick or something. Let's see. Hold on. So, from what I understand, it was working, and now it's not working. I don't understand. So it was, and now it's not. I think it's because I opened that fucking thing.
What thing?
I opened the YouTube Creator Studio thing. Yeah, dude. View on YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up YouTube. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it's working on YouTube. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm looking at it right now. I'm literally watching it on YouTube.
Yeah,
Julie's here. Julie left a comment on YouTube. Everything is fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah. It must just be their Wi-Fi or something.
It's got to be. Let me see. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you guys and show you that on YouTube it is working. Okay. So back to business here. Julie, Mama Julie, me and Jack love you, Julie.
We do.
Thank you for all your support.
You're the real nonsense mother.
Yeah, she is. Thank you for all your support, for real. Julie's been a blessing to be in my life. No joke. Jack knows. We tell each other a lot, but yeah, Julie, thank you for everything you do for me. But yeah, when it comes to the church thing, just before we get off that topic and get on to the next one, I just feel like that a lot of it, especially with the women that join up, it's just funny that you join up after you do some awful shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not like a God-fearing woman, and then you do something and then fucking whatever. It's always after the fact that you want to be like cleanse your soul and to be forgiven. You know what I mean?
It kind of goes back to what I said last show, where it's like, and guys and girls are both guilty of this. It's like,
yeah,
why does it take getting your heart broken to want to go back to school and want to go to the gym? Why does it take that? Why couldn't you do that before you were in a relationship or during or whatever? Like, why does it take that? It's a fucking cop out, and they never actually do anything with it.
No, and just like me and you said yesterday, our mindset going into this is nothing is going to derail it. Whether I end up with a girlfriend or I get my heart broken or I have a falling out with a family member or a job loss or whatever, nothing's going to derail this,
Nope.
We have a vision in mind and we're not going to stop until we get where we're going. So I'm all in. All chips are on the table.
We're still the plane's still taxiing too. We ain't even started ascending yet.
Right. No, you're right. Yeah.
We can do we can do stench of the week. I found a really good one. It's pretty rough.
Yeah, I do have that pulled up. I'm trying to tell people that the stream is working. So Julie, I don't think she has seen a stench of the week. So this is gonna be funny.
We forget sometimes.
No, and it's not only that. We do 2 shows a week. So sometimes we get a little too excited and into the shit that we talk about and forget.
Yeah.
So this is a segment called Stench of the Week, Julie, and we find a random place throughout the internet that is reviewed terribly. And this week's edition,
we've been doing mainly motels, but we're gonna do it in. I'm trying to find like bars and businesses and stuff. But lately, my safe route's just been motels because it's like, made it a star and a half.
So. Yes, so that should tell you something, Julia. It's called the Hollywood Roxy Hotel, and it is in.
It's in LA.
Yeah. It's located in Los Angeles, of course. Here, is there pictures besides this one? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it's all 57. Yeah, we'll do the photos first, and then we'll do the roof.
Oh my God, dude!
Like
I've stayed.
Style.
Yeah, dude, I've stayed in some rough fucking when I was in Alabama, I was going through a rough time, and me and Sheena stayed in a fucking extended stay hotel, and this place
the ones that are actually called. You talking about like the ones that are actually called Extended Stay America?
I don't think that was the name of it, but it was an extended stay. But,
yeah, those ones where you can like rent them by the week and shit.
Yeah, and it's super fucking expensive. But yeah, Jesus Christ. This makes that place look like the fucking Taj Mahal. Holy shit, dude. This is bad. What the fuck?
Look at the outside of it. It's like it's straight up Skid Row shit.
Dude, it's a project.
That's like out the window, I think.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's the building right there.
Oh, I was gonna say it looks like a fucking liquor store.
Yeah, right.
That dude, what in the fuck? This bathroom? Oh my God!
You can't even turn around in the bathroom.
They should film a horror movie here.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it reminds me of like some Texas Chainsaw Massacre or some shit.
Look at this fucking! Oh my God! Oh. That's the
fuck chair.
Yeah, that's been used 100 times. Yeah.
Never been replaced.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I saw one of those like shit. Crap from huge. Look at the caption. It says crap from huge bug.
Oh, fuck.
We got the reviews are pretty.
No, there's no AC. All they give you is this fan.
A fucking fan. A $15 fan.
Oh, this cannot be real life, dude. Oh my God.
I hope they have HBO though.
I'm sure they have something. This is fresh crack from a huge cockroach. There's the bed. Oh wow.
I brought my own blanket and used my shirt as a pillowcase.
That's some ghetto shit right there. Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, does that not look like, okay, I just watched the movie They Live over the weekend. Like that looks like straight off of that movie.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is rough, dude. This is a rough neighborhood. Look at this shit. God, this is what I pulled up to, and when I knew it wasn't going to work for us. I would say so, buddy. The fucking side of the building's tagged.
I second that.
Yeah. Our fridge was unplugged upon arrival. That's always good.
Managed to drain water all over the floor.
Let's see. Side table or chair? I don't know. What do you think?
If someone paid me like $1 million, I would stay here for a night, and then I just wouldn't sleep. I just have to like stand by the door with a fucking gun.
All right, we got 10 to. Oh, huge bug in the bathroom. Yo, that is a pretty big bug, dude.
That's fucking huge. Let's go to the reviews.
All right, let's see what we got here.
And then just go straight to filter by rating.
No,
just go to 1 star.
I'm curious. I'm curious about the fucking 5-star.
You're right.
I have to find out about this 5-star. Okay, hold on. Not a 5-star hotel, but it's reasonably priced and the owners are considerate. I needed a charger and they lent me their personal one and didn't even ask to hold any of my personal items. You gave a 5-star review because they let you charge your phone?
They pulled the one out of there. Like those shitty ass hotels have like bulletproof glass and shit at the front desk. and they just fucking handed you their charger out of the wall, and that no cockroaches. And that called for a 5-star review.
Dude, you know, I knew that it was going to be like, I figured it was going to be like the owner, like hyping it up or something.
It could be still.
It could, but like just you gave me a charger. That's worthy of a fucking. Okay, all right, 1 star. Worst experience I have ever had: dirty shower, smelled like a sewer. Rude stains on the bed, dirty fridge, no AC, could not get refund. Do not stay here. Call your bank and complain. Right. They'll get your money back.
I'll read this one.
All right, go ahead.
The photos of the Hollywood Roxy were incredibly impressive. They showcased a pristine and secure environment. Well, you didn't look hard enough. As well as a warm and inviting atmosphere. It looks like something straight off of like They Live, like I said. However, I must mention that my experience with the desk clerk was quite unpleasant. They were rude and sly. That's a word you don't see often. No. Moreover, the condition of the room was far from satisfactory. The walls had dried spit on them, and there were blood stains in the corners. Additionally, I found filthy cigarette burn holes on the bedspread. It seems evident that the place has not been inspected by the health department in years. Considering these factors, I strongly believe your colleagues at hotel.com should personally visit the establishments you advertise, as unsuspecting families and travelers often become victims of such situations.
I don't think hotels.com gives a shit. I don't think they're the ones that you gotta go to for that, buddy. Let's see here. We arrived 30 before, I assume they mean 30 minutes. We arrived 30 minutes before midnight and had to drive around for 2 hours to find parking. So we ended up parking 6 blocks away from the home.
Not sure if my car even safe now. It reminds me of that one we did that was in Oakland, California, where they said the person, they wouldn't let them sit and wait for their ride after they checked out. So they were sitting outside or some shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, man, what a fucking mess.
Joseph L. from Snohomish.
It's a little bit of
Washington.
All right.
Do that. This is easily the sketchiest and dirtiest place I have ever stayed at. From the moment of check-in, you will realize you have made a terrible mistake by that hotwire dice roll button or whatever Faustian pact you made in order to stay here. I worked at a very budget hotel for 5 years, and I understand what it takes to make a hotel hospitable. The Roxy has managed to gracefully swoop by all necessary tenets of a good state hotel. Dirty as all sin, grime from head to toe, weird wax drippings all over the floor. Inch of carpet was so damaged and warped that it looked like a pattern upon entering. It smelled like sewage perpetually, even after we opened the windows and ran the ancient Mesopotamian.
I love it. Ancient Mesopotamian. This motherfucker is a generational hater, dude.
Fan they had left for us. Uncomfortable. We had been camping before this hotel stay and could say with certainty that our tent was both more comfortable and nicer smelling. Their ventilation system literally feeds noise from other hotel rooms directly into the hall into everyone's rooms. Experienced a schizophrenic chattering of screaming, methed out conversations, and babies crying in surround sound. The cherry on top are the fridge that was unplugged and drained water all over everything on the floor. And the parking lot was insanely cramped and almost impossible to get out without hitting your car.
Thanks, Roxy. We'll be singing your praises for a long while. Okay. This one here's got a picture of a dirt.
Yeah, okay. Is that the sheets? Oh, it's the mattress.
Yeah, it's a dirty mattress. Terrible. This place is extremely filthy, and I can't sit down without feeling bugs jumping all over me. Oh my God. I would rather have slept on the streets. You were probably better off in fucking Skid Row.
Yeah.
Than this. It's horrendous. The mattress has boogers and hairs.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Good Lord.
I want to see, what is this guy on that must be like the check-in place.
Yeah. Scammers, they attempted to double charge my charge. And I caught them red-handed. Scammers, they attempted to double charge my charge, and I caught them red-handed. And the whole time he was pretending to be on the phone with the banks. Woke me up way earlier than my checkout time just to waste my time.
Beware.
Well, you should beware of the fucking neighborhood.
Man, why does everybody from Washington stay at this place? It says this guy's from Seattle.
Yeah.
Roxy, what? Roxy, more like Foxy. This sexy place has everything. A guy with some obvious disorder screaming nonsensically through the walls every 2 minutes. Mysterious red spatter in the bathroom.
Whoa.
Heavy divorced dad bathtub suicide vibe.
I love this fact.
An oscillating fan instead of AC, smoker's breath and gas leak aroma, competing carpet drape, bedspread floral patterns that are meant to but don't quite hide the stains, a fresh ding in my new Subaru from someone clipping my mirror in their tiny ass parking lot. You have it all, Roxy. Can I just stay here permanently? Can you be my forever home? Pretty pleased with bed bugs on top. I got a deal on Hotwire for $67 a night, and all I can say is KV the fucking Emperor. If you're looking to stay in Hollywood on the cheap, can I suggest the 24-hour McDonald's up the street? At least they serve coffee there.
Stay away. And I love how he spelt it.
Yeah, hugs.
Stay away. Hugs. All right. We got one from Eliza, Studio City, California. This establishment is absolutely horrible. I paid online for 2 nights for a friend who had who had emergency circumstances, and they refused to honor my reservation. I had the confirmation emails, and the money was taken from my account. It was fine until they saw my friend, who happens to be Nicaraguan. Oh shit! While I was there, I saw what looked to be evidence of prostitution. I would never recommend staying here. Well, you know what? I would recommend staying there because of that. They are scam artists and racist. Do not stay here. 0 stars. I had to give them 1 because of Yelp, but believe me, they deserve none. I ended up getting him a room somewhere else and had no problem.
Holy shit, this one's long.
Yeah.
I'll do this one.
All right.
Beware. I never leave bad reviews, but I would feel bad to not warn others before checking into this hotel. The management was awful and rude. The rooms were 90 degrees. I called in to say, our thermostat is broken, and they said, we do not have air conditioning, and no, you cannot have a refund. I asked if we could get a room downstairs, and he told me to use the fan if I'm hot, the plug-in fan from fucking Walmart.
Yeah.
Within hours, the fan broke, leaving my wife and I sweating and miserable. The smell of mold permeated throughout the hot and humid room. I had to step outside 10 times just to cool off. The owner called our room and pestered me to move my car. I didn't even park in the hotel's parking lot. The hallways were filled with people on drugs and reeked like marijuana. The whole experience was absolutely awful. When we were checking out, I asked for a late checkout because we woke up late, and they said, I'll have to charge you for a late checkout.
Wow.
After all of my complaints, they couldn't accommodate us for 30 extra minutes. Awful place, awful owners, and horrible vibes. I've stayed in Tijuana motels for $30 and felt like a palace compared to the Roxy Motel in Hollywood. Do not give these people your business. I wish I could give negative stars.
Wow. All right, we'll do a couple more here, and then we'll take a quick 10 and finish. We'll wrap up. Well, not finish, but we still have more to get into. Let's see. We have Crystal D from Loma Linda, California. Okay, bottom line, this place is disgusting. I paid $120 for a cheap room. The brown stains on the wall and towels didn't help. feces or dried blood. Good fucking Lord. Nor did the lack of AC and bedside lamps. Instead, a glaring overhead light and a huge TV for a night light. The shower smelled of urine. I ended up putting putting a t-shirt over the pillowcase and had an extra blanket in my car that I brought to sleep on. Never walked barefoot on that floor. I don't blame you, sweetie. The pillow was 2 flat yellow pillows put into one pillowcase. Furniture did not match. Looked like pieces were rescued in a dumpster
dive.
Gross. Man, what a fucking nightmare that place is. Jesus Christ. That might be the worst one not even might. That is
halfway house.
Yeah, that's
probably worse. Probably worse, honestly.
Yeah, I would probably prefer staying at a fucking halfway house.
Honestly.
All right. So, we could take a quick 10 minutes here. What time is it here? We got
6:05, 9:05, so 15 after.
Yeah, we'll be back at 15. Let me go ahead and put a banner up here saying we'll be back. Let me see here. Boop, boop, boop. All right. All right, I'm back. Jack's on his way back. Let me stop sharing that shit because we're done with that. All right. So I'm back. We got a couple more shit to get into here tonight. There we go. All right, we back. We good.
Yeah, we got some mall nostalgia to talk about.
Yeah, we do. We do actually. Yeah, get into it, man.
It reminds me of the old days of going to the mall, like because malls now are just like, what do you buy at the mall now that isn't fucking clothing or shoes? Like there used to be all these cool stores like FYE and I don't know if they had Sam Goody over where you are. But like, dude, that's what I loved the most about malls. Like when I was a little kid, was like the fucking stores with toys and the stores with DVDs and the stores.
KB Toys was my shit. Yo, I used to get
yeah. There used to be a KB Toy when I lived in Phoenix. There used to be one like right next to me. Like they weren't like a Toys R Us, but like, yeah, they were different and they were cool. I got a lot of cool shit at KB Toys when I was a kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, like malls now, like what else do you buy there besides fragrances, clothes, and shoes? Like,
the last time I went to the mall, I went on shrooms and I had like the best time of my life. I only went because I wanted to be around like bright lights and stuff. You know what I mean? I wanted like a cool experience. Dude, there was so many fucking people. I got freaked out because it wasn't holiday time. It was like summer. It was like July. So it wasn't like I went during like Thanksgiving, Christmas. I was expecting to have it be dead. This place was jam-packed, bro. And like I was walking around and people were like looking at me like they knew I was on some shit, dude. And there was this dude, he was arguing with his girlfriend, right? They were walking through the mall, and he just kept looking at me like he wanted me to save him or something, bro. Like, like he's like, yo, I would rather be you. And I'm like, no, dude, I don't want to be you, and you don't want to be me. I don't want to deal with this shit that you're dealing with. This shit is not fun, dude. It's not even fun for me to see it happen. I don't even like seeing the shit happen to somebody else, let alone fucking me going through it myself. Fuck that shit, dude. I'm all the way good on that.
So, what do we got here? Does anyone remember that store that was like hella dark?
Oh,
and it wasn't Hot Topic. It wasn't Hot Topic.
Yo, you want to know?
You didn't expect it to be dark. Like you're like, why is this dark? It's not scary. It's like, is it supposed to be like a nightclub? Like, why is it dark?
Yeah. And actually, before we get into that, Hot Topic used to be the shit, dude, and they've really fallen off.
Yeah, dude, you used to go into it in like 2005, like, or later, or before that.
Yeah.
And it looked like a fucking portal to hell on the outside.
Yeah, bro, it was cool.
Don't get me wrong, like, I never go to malls really that much because like I worked at one for 5 years, so
yeah. You've had enough.
I just don't need to. Yeah, right. Like I just don't need to, especially the one here. Like ain't nothing special. It's like one story. Like ain't much going on. But like Hot Topic back in the day was like it grabbed you, especially as a kid. Like even if you're like me, I'm not scared of shit. Like but it was scary and dark. But like something about it like pulled you in. And now it's like
dude, it was because, and then also they had cool shit. Like they had shit that you couldn't find anywhere else.
No. And now it's like just like the them anime headquarters.
Essentially, yeah. That is what it is. But you're right. There was a dark store. There was a dark store. That was their gimmick. You would walk in and it would be just darkness. And I just didn't like. Even now, I don't understand what they were going for.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, and it always smelled like a good fragrance. But again, like, what were they like? I guess because every other store is lit up and shit, like that was supposed to like really drag you in because it was like different, but it wasn't like scary like Hot Topic, but it wasn't lit up like fucking Foot Locker or something.
Well, and then also like I would walk in like because I would go because when I go to the mall, I would go into every store, right?
Yeah.
But I would walk in there and then I would immediately walk out because first of all, I'm not a small dude. You don't make clothes for me. There's nothing 2X in that motherfucker, bro. There's no point in me walking in there. So I'd walk in and walk right back out. I have very limited experience in this store. But we're talking about Abercrombie and Fitch. Let me go ahead and pull up this.
The moose logo.
Yes. Yeah. The allegations against former Abercrombie CEO Mike Jeffries.
So he doesn't have. So was he already out of the picture, and then this happened, or was he fired because of this? I assume, or was he already not the CEO for a while?
Well, let's see. See, that's what I'm trying to figure out here. Let's see. Michael Jeffries, the former chief executive of clothing retailer Abercrombie and Fitch, and 2 co-defendants were arrested Tuesday and charged related to alleged international sex trafficking and a prostitution ring. They got 16 counts against them, which were unveiled by federal prosecutors in Brooklyn. Each of the defendants is charged with 1 count of sex trafficking and 15 counts of interstate prostitution related to 15 unnamed victims.
How old is he? 71? 80?
Yeah, 71. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait. So no, he was 80, and these other dudes were 61 and 70.
61 and 71. Dude, they're just old guys that just wanted some young pussy, dude, and they're rich. No, and I'm not victim shaming or anything like that, but I just want to say that sex trafficking it's a very loose definition of it. Yeah. Because if I know this chick is a slut and I'm like, yo, go fuck my friend, technically I just sex trafficked you.
Yeah.
No, really, it's true, dude. Honestly, it's fucked up, dude. But so that's why, I mean, I'm not saying that this is a good thing by any means. I'm just saying that it's very loose when it comes to the law. The indictment says between 2008 and 2015 that the 3 men operated an international sex trafficking and prostitution business that relied on Jeffrey's wealth and power. So he still was the CEO as the CEO. So he was using
it was going on.
Right. Dozens of men were paid by Jeffries and Smith to travel abroad and within the U.S., including to their homes in the Hamptons and New York Cities for sex with it. So this was gay shit?
I guess.
Wow. Yo, I did not see this coming. Okay.
I've heard of all kinds of trafficking and prostitution rings and shit. I've never heard of a solely gay one.
No, this is something brand new to me. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either.
Here are 5 key allegations from the indictment. Jeffries and Smith spent millions of dollars building an infrastructure just to support their international organization that included a security staff to operate it. Much of the money paid for the victims' domestic international travel as well as hotel rooms. Victims and witnesses were required to sign NDAs to prevent them from disclosing information about the events and to keep them from seeking help. On occasions, when witnesses threatened to expose or sue them, a security company was used to surveil and intimidate those individuals to secure their silence. The indictment says Jeffries and Smith hosted sex events, ditty parties, where men were pressured to consume alcohol and drugs. All right, man, listen, you don't have to pressure me to consume any drug or alcohol, okay? Right. Prosecutors say Jacobson recruited and interviewed men for the events by holding tryouts.
I
don't mean to laugh.
It's seventh grade. It's 7th grade basketball, man. You gotta make it.
What is this, man? Fucking G League shit, dude. Come on, dude. In which
you got the NFL draft combine. They got to do the sprints.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to test their vertical and shit. In which he would have sex with the men before they were invited. So he had to fuck you in order for you to even like. Yo, it really is like the NFL draft. Like you have to fuck them first, and then if you're good enough,
you got to do the physical. You got to measure their wingspan.
This is crazy. Wow, I've never heard of anything like this in my life, dude. In which you'd have to have sex with the men before they were invited Jacobson also paid men who successfully referred others. He had a referral program.
Dude, we both get a $600 bonus, if you bring me out.
What the fuck? And finally, the victims, including one as young as 19, say they engaged in sex acts under the guise of receiving a modeling opportunity with Abercrombie. Prosecutors say victims also believed declining an invite to the parties could harm their careers. I guess that's not the only controversy that he had. I guess he was a problem. He became CEO in 1992 and soon morphed the small struggling retailer into a must-have brand, which he did. He turned it into a really fucking big deal. But his tactics also set the company on a path to becoming widely scorned, gaining a reputation as America's most hated retailer. Kind of like you said at the bottom here, when you walked in, you smelled that signature cologne.
Yeah, right. Jeffries fueled Abercrombie's meteoric rise with sexualized marketing, including a hybrid magazine catalog that featured images of barely clothed models alongside articles about sex, drinking, and pop culture. The brand became synonymous with shirtless male models, some of whom worked in Abercrombie's dimly lit stores that were filled with the scent of its signature cologne.
Yeah, let's see here.
And then there's your problem right there. Abercrombie notably went years without selling larger sizes of clothes to cultivate its exclusive.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not saying sell fucking like 6X or something, but like a 2X is fucking, come on, dude.
So this place did not cater to the Lizzo big is beautiful. Because look at this quote he said. We go after the attractive all-American kid with a great attitude and a lot of friends. So the Chad and Stacey's of the world, the Chad and Stacey's, no Elliot Rodgers allowed.
No, and if you look at the shit that he was doing, it makes sense. You want to go. He was trying to attract these young gay men with a lot of friends so that he can fuck them. Is what he was trying to do. A lot of people don't belong in Abercrombie clothes, and they can't belong. Are we exclusionary? Absolutely. Well, at least you owned it.
He got out of the game at the right time. Stepped down as CEO in 2014.
Oh, they actually have a Netflix documentary about this shit, I guess. How about that?
Well, it's not about this. It seems to be about the business.
Okay.
Interesting. It's weird how many of these like big box retail clothing bigwigs get in fucking trouble. It's like that other guy showed you, Peter Nygaard. Founder of American Apparel, gotten some shit too.
Dude, I get why, like, when you get the money and shit, dude, because anything, I don't care what anyone says, anything a man does is to attract a woman. I don't even care if you're married or what the fuck is going on. You're doing it to fucking, you're trying to pull a chick. You have a nice car. Oh wait, we got some comments here. Hold on.
He said, I like girls that wear Abercrombie boys.
yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Trump got accused of some shit, groping a woman back in 1993, from playing a game of Twister. I guess they're trying to say. This is fucking stupid. Yeah.
It comes out 2 weeks before the election.
Jesus, it's fucking. It's so obvious what they're trying to do. Like that press conference that Kamala had today in front of her house. She just basically went out there and called Trump Hitler for no reason. Just went out there in front of her home and just had a fucking press conference. I wish videos played well on here because I would play it, but it is up there on YouTube and Twitter.
You know what's crazy?
If you want to check it out. But
if you still, it's crazy that McDonald's E. coli shit comes out like 2 days after Trump's working at McDonald's.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. It's like everything's so obvious. Like it's also fake and manufactured, and that's not even me taking a side. It's just so obvious and clear as fucking day what you guys are doing, dude.
And like
it's fucking
that
nonsense.
That E. coli shit in McDonald's is only like 2 cases in one state. But if you're a headline culture person, you're gonna read that. You're gonna read that headline and be like, "I'm never gonna go there again." Like I eat at Chipotle every fucking week. If you remember, like 10 years ago, and they had a problem with, I think it was E. coli too, or something. Neurovirus.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
this shit's gonna happen once in a while. I hope it's never me. That's the person it happens to. But like, there's people I know where like one little thing happened at a chain 30 years ago, and they won't go there again. I've just never been like that, you know.
Yeah.
It's like Ivan Drago. If he dies, he dies. If I die, I die.
Yeah, dude. Listen, if I'm gonna go out eating something that I like to eat, that's fine with me, bro. Fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not morbidly obese, like eating disgusting shit all day and stuff, but like seeing the way like some of these bodybuilders and shit eat, I'm like, I'd rather die at 75 knowing that I enjoyed what I eat than eating pre-prepped fucking plain chicken every fucking
day. That's how my one uncle is, and it's so funny. I don't think I've ever shared this story even on my other podcast, but he's a health nut, right? And about like 10 years ago, they had this commercial on TV, and it showed some dude like working out in the gym. You know what I mean? He's on the treadmill working his ass off, getting his cardio in or whatever, right? Yeah. And then the next frame is some big fat, like 300-pound guy eating a big, juicy, nasty, greasy burger. Like the grease is dripping down his fucking arm, right?
Yeah.
And then to end the commercial, the fitness guy is the one that has the heart attack and drops dead. And it goes, sometimes it's not about what you eat, it's about your genetics. Bro, he had a nightmare about this shit, bro. And like ever since then, he eats nothing but plain chicken. He meal preps for the same. He eats the same thing every fucking day. Chicken, he'll eat tuna salad and fucking plain chicken every day over a fucking commercial. Bro, you're gonna die somehow, some way. Just fucking live, bro. Fuck that. I just found something here that we can get into, and it actually does speak to something that's actually we've been seeing a lot more lately in the world of sports, is people retiring early, but I've never seen someone retire this early. So the college football quarterback of North Carolina State retired.
In the middle of the season?
Yeah, just now. As of let's see, fucking about an hour ago.
What is he?
North Carolina State quarterback Grayson. What was it?
I was gonna say, is he one of those fucking 8-year seniors? But no, he's not.
No. He shockingly retired due to multiple concussions he suffered this year, with his latest coming this month in a game against Wake Forest. McCall took a hit to the head on October 5th and was stretchered off the field against the Demon Deacons. What a fucking man. Yo, just imagine him, telling his kids, I used to play college ball, and then the Demon Deacons ended my career.
Demon Deacons kicked me out.
Yeah. Yeah, they did, man. He was immediately transported to a local hospital.
I mean, it's a reasonable reason
to let's see. It is. And the athletes are getting smarter, and I understand it. But usually, you get to the pro level first, like some Andrew Luck kind of shit. You get enough money so you're set for life, and then fucking do it. But to retire when you're still in college, like Jesus Christ.
I remember there was this one guy. It had nothing to do with injuries or anything, but it was a 49ers running back in 2010 named Glenn Coffey, and he just the first.
I remember it. Yeah,
the first week of training camp or something, he just left and was like, I don't want to play football anymore, and retired without ever actually playing in the NFL.
I respect the shit out of that because like to me, because as you know, like when I was putting my years in at the bank, the reason that I left the bank and I could is because I had enough money to where I had enough money to where I could walk away from a situation that I didn't want to be in anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. That's the point of life to me, is like if Glenn Coffey just decided one day that I don't want to do this anymore. I mean, you've made your money. Leave, bro. It's up to you. You've done what you need to do. Just go,
Mm-hmm.
I'm down with it, dude. Cool with me. No issues my way. Fine, all good on me.
Yeah.
What do you got planned for the rest of the week, man?
Me? Watch a lot of horror and work, and it's my first weekend where I don't really have anything planned for like the first time in 2 weeks. So we'll do the show on lots of UFC and football and horror and shit this weekend.
Before we sign off, I wanted to mention something that I texted you about. I think it was Saturday or Sunday during football, and I think it was Sunday. And because you can't bet in your in your area, and I'm like, It's kind of fucked up that you can like walk down the street and see some guy laying on the ground with a needle in his fucking arm.
Right, not necessarily here, but still.
Yeah, right. Like, but you get my point. Like, that they're fine with that, but you can't go on your phone and be like, I think that the Vikings are going to win by 10.
I mean, you can. I mean, it's technically illegal, but I know people who do.
Right.
Well, it's technically illegal. So
yeah, it's not like here to where I can go on like Fanatics or DraftKings or whatever the fucking make a bet right from my phone. Well,
it's like
you can, but like you said, but
I'm not trying to tempt fate. So
yeah. But I'm just saying, let people fucking gamble, dude. I mean,
it will be legal at some point.
Yeah, I mean, at the
but
end
it'll
of the
be
day,
like it should be legal right now.
Right.
But it'll take like another 5 or 10 fucking years before it is.
Right. And at the end of the day, people waste their money on a lot worse shit than sports. Yeah. Right. I'm one of them.
Like,
so
it's one thing if you're a degenerate gambler, but again, most of the time when you gamble,
and like how you fix that is that you set a fucking limit on the app, and you go, you can't bet more than this amount. There you go.
Right. And
problem fucking solved.
Again, most of the time when people win, most of the time people don't win big when they're gambling. So it's like, who's it hurt? I mean, it's just making these, book companies a lot, but I guess it's not making the state any money, but still it's just stupid. Yeah. It's like, it's not hurting anyone. I mean, unless you're a fucking gambling addict.
I mean, sometimes I fucking see some shit, some bets that people make. Like there was one that was like there was some wild shit. It was like someone bet on someone. It was like someone slow as shit. It was like someone bet on like John Carlos Stanton to hit a triple, and they won, right? And he did it. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck if you won. You need to call that 1-800-GAMBLER number, motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
Because you had no right even making that fucking bet.
I read like it was a video or something I watched, but it was a compilation of Reddit posts. That was like the worst shit people working at casinos had seen. Yeah, and a lot of them had to do with like degenerate gamblers.
Yeah.
And one of them said, like, I left for the weekend or for my 2 days off.
Yeah.
And when I came back to work 2 days later, the same person was playing at the same slot machine.
Wow. Yo, have you ever seen that video on Twitter? It's someone at a slot machine, and they're literally doing like a $20,000 wire transfer at the machine. It's fucking nuts, dude. That shouldn't be allowed, dude. You shouldn't be. That's crazy, yo.
Slots are addicting, but I have like a $40 limit.
Yeah,
but first time I ever played slots at the Luxor in Las Vegas, I was like, holy shit. I see why gambling tears families apart now.
Oh, dude, it's fun. It's really fucking fun. And like that's the argument against the sportsbook apps on the phone, is because it used to be like if I'm betting on NFL Sunday and my bet loses, I'm not going back up to the casino to make another
bet. You're not
bet.
driving back up there. It's some distance away.
Right.
The only way that you used to be able to sports bet was like on fucking Uncut Gems. Now people bet from anywhere in the fucking world at the tip of. So like that's the thing. But
again, now it's so simple to where it's like if I lose on my 1 o'clocks, which I usually fucking do, I'm like, well, fuck this. Here's for the 4. And then if I lose on the 4, I'm like, fuck it. I'm doing the night game.
Doing Monday night.
Yeah. So that's I get that end of it. You know what I mean? So I try to be a little bit more controlled with it, but it's hard, dude, because it turns a game that you don't give a shit about into something that you care about. So like if it's like the Browns,
Green Bay and the Browns.
Yeah, and you know, I could put money on this guy having yards or something. It gives me a reason to watch it, you know?
Like the little bit I've bet like on UFC and shit. It's like you can bet on stupid prelims of fighters that you don't even really know about. Yeah. But now you're paying way more attention to it. And every second is anxious.
When I bet on boxing, like when they had that boxing show over the summer, I forget who it was. I think it was the Fury one. And they had an undercard, and I don't really know shit about boxing, so I'm just betting on like how cool someone's name is. I'm like, that's a pretty badass name, dude. I think you're gonna win. You know what I mean? But yeah, fucking
just do a crazy bet like based off their mascot, like
the
Lions, the Jaguars.
I'll actually tell you this. A couple of years ago, I won a bet because the Gators, the Florida Gators at the time, were fucking undefeated, right? They're like 4-0 or something. Mm-hmm. And that week before the game, there was a viral video of a dude like capturing a gator into a garbage can.
Yeah.
Remember that video? Because of that video, I bet against them and they lost, and I won like $300 something fucking dollars, dude. And like I look out for signs of shit like that, and I'm like, oh shit, dude. A fucking gator went in the garbage can, they're gonna lose, dude. You know,
it's like 440. It's like 444.
Yes, yeah.
It's a sign.
Look out for your signs, dude. The universe is on your side. You just got to pay attention.
You do.
You got to pay attention to it. But as far as the rest of my week, working, writing, I'm gonna watch Talk to Me tonight. I know you said you haven't seen it. Definitely look into it when you're done with your Nightmare on Elm Street and Hollywood, Halloween.
I'm trying to mix in a couple other ones before the holiday too, like some old school like Mummy shit, stuff like that. So I'll definitely try to mix that one in too.
And you know, like A24, you can just trust them, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, some of their other shit is hit or miss, but they've never missed with a horror for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so. If I see the A24 logo, I'm in pretty much, bro. You know.
Mm-hmm.
We did go head to head with Dynamite tonight. I think we did.
We did for going up against it. I don't think we did too bad. Did we beat them? No, but hey, WCW wasn't winning the war in the beginning either.
That's right.
They went up and then they went down.
And plus, this is a one-off. We're usually a Tuesday thing, so this was like this was like our version of their title. Tuesday.
Our title Tuesday. Yeah, this was that 2 weeks a year when Raw has to be on Sci-Fi because of tennis.
Dude, back in the day, I don't know if you were watching wrestling back then, but it would piss me off that they would preempt Raw for the fucking dog show.
Yeah.
Dude, it would make me so mad because it wasn't like it was like the Olympics, because like the Olympics, I can get behind that. I can understand that. But for some fucking dogs jumping through hoops and shit, dude, and then throwing Raw on at like 11 p.m., it's an insult. It's like, fuck you, dude. Like, no. Put the dogs on NBC or something.
Yeah, right?
Dude. The fuck? But what do you think, man? You wanna call it a show?
Yeah. Put a bow on it.
Yeah, absolutely. You got any final thoughts before we check out of here?
I don't have a Jerry's final thought.
I have a final thought, kind of.
Is this after we gave the microphone to the crowd for them to insult all the white trash.
Yo, that was the best part of that show. Honestly.
Yeah,
it was because you just people would stand up and be like, "Hey, to the fat guy,
hey, to that tall Kareem Abdul-Jabbar looking bitch."
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, exactly. I don't know. My final thought is just be kind to each other, man. Not everyone deserves your kindness, though.
Yeah.
Be rational with it. But overall, be a good person.
Find people who support you even when it doesn't benefit them. So when they shine, you're happy for them. So then when they are happy for you, you shine. Or so when you shine, they're happy for you. Don't be around people who, when you find good things and good people and you're succeeding, that they're envious of you, even if you're not shining right now, but your friend is, shine with them, live vicariously through them and let that motivate you.
If I shine, you know what I'm saying? Me and Quincy say this a lot. If I'm shining, you're shining, we either shine together or we struggle together. That's the way it is, bro. And one last thing, do things for the right reasons. Stop being a selfish asshole. Yeah. Don't fucking be like, oh, if I do this for this girl, I can fuck her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just do shit because it's the right thing to do.
Because and then just see what comes from it.
Yeah.
Don't say, if I buy her a cupcake, then she'll reply to my text. No, do things because you like her. Yeah. And maybe it'll make everything way better. Or maybe it'll blow up in your fucking face. But take it with a grain of salt. Either way.
It's like something Julie said to me. You either win or you learn.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
Yeah. Never lose. I never take. It's like what a guy on YouTube I watched. He always said, I never took L's. I only took delayed W's.
That's it, bro. Everything, things always come back around. You just gotta be patient enough for it to happen.
The universe is a rewarding place.
It is. You just gotta let it reward you.
And so obviously,
so many people resist and fight back at it because it's not on the timeline that they want it to be on.
Yeah.
Like trust me, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And I understand being frustrated at times that things don't go how you want it to go. But eventually, like, the shit is not going the way it's supposed to at this moment, because next year it's going, like, you need that to get there.
As long as you are being an impressionable person to the best of your ability, everything is as it should be. And if you're not where you want to be at this moment, you're not happy with your job, you're single and you're lonely and shit like that, ask yourself or tell yourself, maybe it's happening this way because you are built for it and you can handle it. And some other people maybe can't handle that exact situation that you can.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Before we do sign off, though, I do want to plug election night. We're going to have a lot of guests.
Yeah.
Big name guests, too.
It's going to be our biggest night to date.
Yeah, it's going to change the game. So we got, 2 more until then, right? I think.
Saturday, 3. Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Saturday.
3 more.
So Saturday, we got Saturday the 26th.
And then Tuesday the 29th. And then November 2nd.
And then the election. All right, so we got 3 shows to go. All right, y'all. It's been real.
Yeah, signing off. We'll see you this weekend with plenty of more shit to cover.
Yeah. That's one thing I like about this show is that you can't game plan for it because we cover shit as it happens.
Yeah,
so
pretty much. Yeah.
It's funny because I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be like scrolling through Twitter or something. I'll send you a text and I'm like, oh shit, bro, we gotta talk about this.
Yeah.
So we're a real world based show and we ain't changing. There's nothing changing, and we're only gonna get bigger.
We ain't selling out. You ain't gonna see us in no Prime commercial.
Nah, it's not gonna happen. All right. Let me go ahead and throw this up. This thank you. All right. I'll see you on Saturday. We're doing noon on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
All right, noon Saturday. We'll see you guys with some new shit. Stay well, everybody. And as I always say before I sign off, keep yourself out of a cell. All right. Peace.